Hey friends, it's Lori. Just wanted to jump in and share with you some of the Valentine's Day projects that I am working on. Lots of work in progress, just, as I create the things, I don't necessarily have a purpose yet other than a fun box for my sister, who is my favorite Valentine. And I thought maybe I would share with you. So these are a wide variety of sources. Some of them are new dyes, some of them, a lot of them are left over from last year. But let me share with you what I am creating. All of these were also created with leftovers from last year's Valentine's collections. So let me see if I can tell you who I used. I think I used Simple Stories Happy Hearts for the most part. And then I used another one. The other one I used was Honeybee Stamps, Hugs and Kisses paper collection. I did use a few from this one. I just got a new scrapbook.com order, and I'm really excited to add in these two collections. So it's going to be Doodlebug Designs, Lots of Love, and Hard Eyes by Simple Stories. I am such a fan of pink and orange together, so this collection is just dreamy to me. But let's jump into what I've created. So just some simple shaker hearts, because you can't go wrong with that. And I did, this is vinyl, this is not acetate, and I'm excited. I want to share a special project share explaining how I use this and why I like it. But this is just a simple little overfilled shaker heart with that. And then I did a couple MemoryDex cards. I had recently gotten this one, and I think I got it off of Amazon. I think it's a KS Craft, just a real little MemoryDex card. This is the first time I've ever made a small one, and it's a shaker. It's just a simple shape and design, but that's what's great about it. I mean, you can use it for any occasion, any season. I just added in one of my own little tags that I made, some little paper flowers, some shaker bits, and I just love that. I mean, really, you could take off the word Valentine, and this could be for anything. And then I created this heart. MemoryDex is a full size, and this has got lots of shaker bits, little clay hearts in it, layered up. I did use the Coco and Reno ruffle die, definitely one of my favorites from this year. And yeah, just a fun little MemoryDex. The other thing I did was created a bunch of little bows, and these were not even, I think only one of these papers, and it's this one, is actually part of a Valentine's collection, but together they obviously coordinate. And then I created this little box. I think it's a KS Craft die box, but it holds this trio of bows on a piece of acetate. Oops, off. So perfectly, and I just absolutely adore the presentation this way. And I'll just use a little piece of ribbon to tie that closed, and then can certainly adorn that. But just like that, isn't that cute packaging? Speaking of cute packaging, here's another one. Again, just with some fun paper. I think this is a KS Craft die, and then I have a fun flavored chapstick in here. And, just created a little banner there and popped in some alphabet letters to spell out Happy Heart. And that's a gift ready to go. I love boxes. Here's another one. I just got this box, and it looks a little wonky. I'm not quite sure what I did here. But I love that I was able to kind of get this placed right in the middle. Just put a fun little bow in it. And then this is going to hold something. Don't know what yet, but something fun. All right. And then This one I'm really excited about. This was just my first try at it. I wanted to make sure that it would hold this, but it holds one of these K-cups, and I just love that. And again, I can hold that closed with a, I could stick a bow there, of course, but I'll probably use a piece of this seam binding, crinkled seam binding, to hold it closed and then embellish it somehow. You know, I could add something like Valentine on it, or even down here. That might look cuter. And send that off to a friend. So that's fun. And then just a couple more boxes. I love these Matchbox. Yeah, Matchbox they're called. And they pop open. And although I could, I guess, push this down and do it this way so that it's just open when you slide it. Maybe that's how it's intended to be. I really, really like these. And they're fun to decorate. They're fun to fill. It's a little treat. See, it's a great size just to tuck something special in, like some Hershey Kisses or something. And then I created a handful of tags. These are layered up and stacked on each other. And then I just stitched down the words. And then I did another one here, just some torn paper and a little twine. And then this one, this was a ribbon I got in a swap last year, and I just took a tag and stitched over some tulle, filled it with some shaker bits, and layered that up. You know, if I'm gifting something like this, even this, you know, hanging off of it would look super cute. Or this hanging off of that. No, that blocks it. I want to see those bows. All right, and then this was a fun little one, and I just added in this little word on the inside of it. So it's like this pop open little tag. And then I've got these ready to go, these teeny tiny tags that are stitched. Aren't they precious? I just love anything tiny. I don't know what it is. And then the final thing that I created was some of these little ice cream cones. Because of the colors that I chose, and I put some clay, some of these little clay bit hearts on it, it feels like it's Valentine's Day, right? So yeah, I could add these to the front of a tag and it feels like it's Valentine's Day, or maybe even on the top of a box like that. Yeah. So this is what I've been crafting for Valentine's Day. There's still more to do. And again, I got some new collections, so I'm excited to play. I also just got some new dies in. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified when I do a new video. I've got a big AliExpress Valentine's Day haul coming up, probably later this week. Thanks for watching.